Everyone, I can't speak Japanese. Honestly, I'm getting worse at Korean too. Now, I don't know any language at all. But isn't it true that we meet each other through a shared goal that transcends language barriers?
I love you.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone!
We are shooting the video at the YouTube office, Gyoda City in Setama Prefecture. We uploaded our first video not too long ago on our English channel. Dedicated to Restart YouTube, we uploaded a video about Restart. The positive responses we have received. Thank you so much. There have been many encouraging comments on our dream. Global Manga, they wish such a world would come. So far, many have contacted us to create their Boichibatoon channels in 7 countries and languages. They wish to join us in creating channels where aspiring manga artists can comfortably engage. Ask questions and study manga freely in those countries. So we felt compelled to promptly acknowledge this feedback. Especially on our Japanese channel, it appears to be a tremendous opportunity. It provides aspiring manga artists from all corners of the globe a chance to sense, interact, and bond with one another. Through our channel, not only Japanese aspiring manga artists, but also aspiring manga artists from around the world can sense that they're not mere strangers, not merely abstract entities, but part of our own community. Wouldn't it be fantastic if it evolved into such an opportunity? I feel like we are one family. Regarding the contacts we received about wanting to create channels in 7 countries, I'll address that at the end of the video. So let's begin today's video topic with comments and responses from our subscribers. Thank you, Boichi Sensei. We're really excited about your goals and hopeful for their worldwide impact. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much!
Our vision is: we aim to pioneer the manga industry worldwide, bringing together everyone in the manga world to advance the vast business of toon. To achieve this, education is necessary. That's why we're starting with education through YouTube for now. The manga world we dream of. We hope such a world will come. My team believes it will happen. Because if we are wise, we believe it will come true. And I believe we are wise. Thank you for your comments. Thank you for another great video, Boichi Sensei. At the end, you've asked help from foreign fellas. If you'll ever want to spread toon across the countries, I'll be honored to help you. Thank you very much. Regarding the content created in many language versions from around the world, I'll address that all together at the end. Thank you for your support and encouragement. Let's go to the next comment. I'm a Japanese aspiring manga artist. I'm using a translation, so please excuse me if my English is wrong. That's okay. I can't speak Japanese. And now, I'm getting worse at Korean too. Now, I don't know any language at all. You're way better than me. But isn't it true that we meet each other through a shared goal that transcends language barriers? And that's how we come across each other. Even with the language differences and awkwardness, somehow we still manage to connect, don't we? I think this is really cool. Let's continue to read his comments. I got to know Boichi-sensei through Dr. Stone and was moved by your manga, so I started aiming to become a manga artist. No way! I'm so embarrassing! You would aim to become a mangaka if you read works by even greater authors than me. I'm always sorry to Inagaki-sensei. I should have done a better job of bringing his great story to life. I also apply for manga awards, so I was very impressed by the manga award video posted by Boichi the other day. Next time I would like to try my hand at webtoon manga. For my Japanese channel subscribers, to explain on my English channel, I'm re-editing question and answer videos from between 2020 and 2023 and re-uploading them. This is the story I shared with aspiring manga artists from around the world who are challenging themselves in Japanese international manga contests. Participating in a manga contest isn't about aiming to win, but about experiencing failure. The majority of submission works are destined to fail. But does that mean the entries of those who fail are meaningless? No, of course not. The true purpose of manga contests is to complete your work, set a goal and challenge oneself, and learn through the process. That is the true purpose. Through participating in contests, gaining experience, and growing your skills. And someday, even though you didn't challenge yourself to win with your work, hey, wow! I won? I was just sending it, but I won? Unbelievable. This is cool, right? That's my opinion for you. If you're interested in my advice from my past question and answer video for aspiring manga artists around the world, please visit Boichibatoon English channel. We upload an old question and answer video once a week. Let's see his question. I have a question. When working on manga, I am best at panel division. The editorial department also praised the name, saying it was a good idea. Good for you. I've never received praise from an editor for being good at these. However, if you are only good at making names, how can you go on to become a professional? Do you still need an interesting story? I will continue to support you. I love you, Boichi-sensei. Love you too. I love aspiring manga artists and manga fans in Japan so much. Thanks to all of you, I've been able to live as a mangaka. Thanks to you, I can dream of world manga and vision. And do YouTube too. Thank you so much. Since I've decided to call it montage, instead of manga paneling from now on, I'll continue to refer to it as montage. Good at montage, character design, and naming characters. Are these good enough to become a mangaka? My answer is yeah, probably. But you need drawing skills. But the questioner probably has drawing skills as well. And I think he is like, I want to be a good mangaka. And to become a good mangaka needs a skill to write an interesting story. If you think like this, then you should do it that way. A good mangaka is someone who can write a great story and express it through drawings. But this is my dream and purpose. Writing interesting stories is what you believe to be a good mangaka. If that is your model of mangaka, please become the mangaka you want to be. So, how do we write an interesting story? That is a tough one. I will share how to write stories, time to time, so please wait a bit. If you want to become a professional mangaka, I should study this one. All the study plans you think are necessary are correct. If you think, do I really need to do this? It could be right sometimes, but it could also be wrong. I will tell you one more time. The notion that all of us, myself included, need to excel at these aspects to become good manga artists is generally correct. But the thought that, do I really have to do this? Can be right sometimes, but it can also be wrong. It might be studying that you don't need. That study might not be necessary for all mangaka. I hope you find good methods to become a good mangaka who can write interesting stories. Keep it up. Read the next comment. Thank you, Boichi. I just made a physical edition of my manga, The Thieves Who Stole from Death, which is set in England, since I'm British. It's fully made by me independently over a span of a year. Wow!
This is interesting.
What a touching story, isn't it? I hope those watching this video understand the many meanings contained in this comment, especially those in the manga industry. I hope you understand the many meanings contained in this comment. The love and passion for manga, and the challenges of creating. Let's continue to read. I've learned so much from you about making manga. Thank you. I hope one day I can get into the international manga market. Unfortunately, there's no manga market president in the UK. I hope someday this will change. Now, let's think about the UK. The history of comics in the UK. The history of comics in UK is like, take about what we start from the beginning. The UK has made an immense, tremendous contribution to the history of comics. Anyone who studies comics heard about the great names. If we trace back the birth of comics, William Hogarth, William Heath, and more. They were the first comic artists, or the first cartoonists. They were from all UK. It's true that modern comics were invented in the UK. The UK had a very strong market for comics, and still has a powerful comics market. They have great artists. But sadly, there's no manga market. There's no market. No manga publishing industry. There are aspiring manga artists like him or her.
I feel sorry.
And many young artists have been releasing manga independently and self-publishing over the years, haven't they? They're fighting alone. So I wish for aspiring manga artists in the UK to unite in solidarity and to collaborate with aspiring manga artists worldwide. Supporting and uplifting each other. It's crucial for the establishment of a manga market and industry in the UK. I strongly believe that it is inevitable and will come to fruition. Let's collaborate to bring that day closer. We're in this together, and I'm with you. Now, let's move on to another comment. Hello, Boichi-sensei. Thank you and your friend Steve from Canada and the director for making videos for aspiring mangaka around the world to learn from the best.
This message is truly heartwarming.
The opportunity to learn from the best. But I don't possess the ability to teach the best manga. As I mentioned in the first video, I don't have a field in which I excel. There's still so much for me to learn. To survive in the Japanese manga industry, I have to learn and study hard. But even though I might have a long way to go, perhaps among foreigner mangaka in Japan, I've delved the deepest into the truth of the Japanese manga industry. Of course, what I've delved into might only scratch the surface of the profound truth. So I haven't truly seen the truth yet. But even that, maybe I'm the only foreigner mangaka who has approached this far. Yeah, I believe so. And when it comes to aspiring manga artists worldwide, me and my friend Steve have surely spent more time thinking about it than anyone else in the world. And what I'm most certain of is, we love you all the most. 10 billion%. We've worked the hardest. Never giving up despite numerous failures. Starting this channel again from the director in the Kyoto office. It was really tough journey. Whenever I look back, I have done this because I love you all aspiring manga artists and fans around the world. So, despite not having the ability to teach you how to create the best manga, despite not having much skill myself, I promise to share with you what I've seen, felt, and learned. Without holding back, without missing a single thing, I'll share everything. And I promise you, sharing without holding back is an act of love.